I don't know why that just happened, but it took me off of live. I took myself off of live on Facebook, but I don't know why it took me off live on my YouTube channel. I don't understand that. So for some reason, it always doing that to me. But I think I said enough on what I had to say today about what happened with George Floyd. I just want y'all to, I just want y'all to, yes, we did, De Niro. Our great grandma Sarah, she's black. I mean, she was white, full blooded white woman. Grandma Sarah, my mom's grandmother. She was our great grandmother. She was I don't know what happened. I clicked off of the Facebook Live and it snatched me right up off of my YouTube Live, and I'm like, why did that just happen? I ain't understand that one, but stuff happens. So anyway, I'm gonna be on here like this. Hey Doris. Yeah, I was live earlier talking about what happened with George Floyd, and we was playing a few videos in here talking about what had happened and whatever, and it's like ridiculous because I don't even understand. Hey y'all. Yeah, I was on there for about 70 minutes or over an hour. Yeah, everybody who in here, hey Ruby, hit that like button. And go back and watch the other videos that I played. But it was like, I want to do this one more time because it was so powerful. And I just really want to hear it one more time. And that's LL Cool J. I want to make sure that it's on this video. I want to make sure that it's on this video as well as the other video that was up before I get off of here. Because it's so powerful. So powerful. I just want y'all to listen to it.
For 400 years, you had your knees on our necks. A garden of evil with no seeds of respect. In America's mirror, all she sees is regret. Instead of letting blood live, they begging for bloodlet. Revenge is a dish that's served on platelet. Transfusion of confusion, abusing our intellect. I can't be bought with a $1,200 check, even though $1,200 can make a meal stretch. My mama wasn't rich, but she earned my respect. She made a little bit of money for a lot of blood, tears, and sweat. Jumping up and down on police cars, I'm vexed. After Chauvin killed George Floyd, we got next. Molotov cocktails, anarchy on the set. The rich took the loot, so now we loot shit. Feeling like a caged tiger that's whipped to do tricks. That's why I started fires and yelled and threw bricks. They tried to run me over and arrest me and shit. Tase pepper spray and engage with the kid. They ran up in the state house with them AKs quick. But let a nigga try and do that white boy shit. Won't be no rubber bullets ricocheting off ribs. But the white supremacists go in the cops' faces spit. Try to barbecue? Becky call the cops on the kid. Hoping and praying it'd be some Emmett Till shit. Sandra wasn't bland, they hated Mike cause he brown. Trayvon should have had an Aston Martin riding around. Amadou Diallo, it's way too many to follow. Vato, how much of my pride I gotta swallow? God only knows how deep this plan goes. I was dealing with this shit as a teen in Kangos. Harassed by cops, word to my ancestors' souls. And watching that man die slow left a hole. He cried for his mama as the murder unfold. If it wasn't for them phones, Chauvin would be at home. Feeling justified because of George's skin tone. I'm telling it to those with melanin, you're not alone. The new Malcolm, Martin, and Marcuses are now grown. America's a graveyard full of black men's bones. And I ain't got to tell you that Breonna Taylor got slayed in her own home. Had they lived, Sean could have rocked bells. Eric could have garnered attention. Beyond the t-shirts and obituary mentions. Oscar could have been counting grants. Tamir could have went to Rice. They owed them cops nothing, but all of them paid the price. So yeah, you right. We should protect our Second Amendment rights. Because in a second, a dirty cop can kick the door in at night. A 2-4-2 finna life for life. We refuse to live in hell while you living in paradise. Being black in America is like rolling a pair of dice. But the stakes are way higher, you gambling with my life. Black Lives Matter.
Amen. Forever. Man, I felt that resonate in my soul. soul. I mean, in my soul, I felt that resonate. I'm like, damn, I felt that. I mean, like, that was so powerful. Thank you for telling me to look that up because that was so powerful. Oh, my God. Do you see the pain that's in that man's eyes? Yes, passionate. I'm telling you, it's like, whew, he ain't telling you to go out and kill nobody. You understand? But the pain he feels from all that we have lost. These babies right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tamir Rice was 12 years old and was killed by the police. They told him, come here. The baby got up and walked towards them. And they shot him down in cold blood in Cordell Park. In Cordell Park, they took that little 12-year-old life. And every time I look at my babies, every time I look at another black man, I see Tamir Rice. I just can't believe that they literally just killed him saying he had a gun. My grandbaby is just turned 13 years old. He in here now, Blurry YT. Him, that's the one who, yeah, he had a toy gun with an orange tip. And they took his life, okay? My grandson is inside this room right now was the one who the police just sped up on. Boom, boom. Locked him in. The boy could barely talk. His other brother was so silent because he was so shook. And it shouldn't be that way ever. Never, ever should it be that way. You know? And then they said it was a robbery in the neighborhood. So they just instantly stopped them because they trying to be safe. What happened with the case of Tamir Rice? Nothing. They went on desk duty for a while, paid leave for a while. They back out here on the force. Ain't nothing happened. I'm so tired of this shit happening and I don't even... Man, if I could just sit on here and tell you my most inner, deepest, darkest thoughts, but I can't. I can't tell you. I will go viral, okay? I would literally go viral if I told you my thoughts. When I just lay there and I just listen. Because I have 16 grandsons. I named them earlier in a video. I don't want to have to name them on a TV screen because somebody done killed this. Killed my grandbabies. I got 16 grandsons, 16 granddaughters, 1 great-grandbaby. You understand? I'm telling you, I'm tired. I'm so tired of turning on the TV looking at this shit. And they mad because they went downtown and they tore everything the fuck up. They tore everything up downtown. So what? They tore that. Like she said, you can rebuild the building. You can't put breath back into a life that's already gone. This man lost his life over a $20 fake bill that maybe he presented and maybe he didn't. I don't get it. I'm going to sit here every day and I'm still until I take my last breath out my body. I'm going to say, I don't get it. I don't get it. I nearly saw my son's life taken in before my very eyes. You understand? I don't get it. My son, his eyes literally was rolling in the back of his head. His eyes. I wish he was here. I wish he was standing right over here, up over my shoulder. He could tell you what they did to him when he was 18. And then they told him when we went to court, didn't tell y'all this part, when we went to court, she's a black judge. Her name is Angela Stokes. Carl Stokes' daughter. Louis Stokes' daughter. You know our congressman? Exactly. I know that's what I used to fear so much, but let me tell you, when my baby had just turned 18, his birthday is July 10th. This happened in the summer. He had just turned 18. I swear to God, I wish he was 17 because then I would have still been making the decisions for him and not himself. When he went to court, Angela Stokes, she's the daughter of the congressman, Louis Stokes. Yes, Uncle Danny. Dochi. when we went to court, the attorney got up and he said he was the attorney for my son, and he said his mother won't let him plead bargain to this case. And the judge said his mother, and then she was like, Miss Curry, are you in the courtroom? And I was like, yes, I am. She was like, come up here to the podium. So I came up there to the podium, and then she was like, why won't you let your son take a plea deal? She said, we have a program for first-time offenders because he had never been in trouble in his life. Okay? He had just turned 18. The only sin he had committed or crime he had committed sorry for your loss. My son, she said they have a first-time offenders program. All you got to do is plea, pay the fee, and then this goes away like it never happened. They charge you with aggravated disorderly conduct. You understand? I told my son, fight it. Because we're going to sue their ass. Because they choked you. And they abolished the chokehold here in Ohio. All over. They did. You understand? And I was like, no, don't plead guilty to nothing. She said, I want you to go back out there and I want you to talk to his attorney and I want y'all to come up and see. She said, I can't tell you what to do, but this will not be on his record. Because you don't want disorderly conduct with a police officer on your record. So basically, she was telling my son to go plea bargain. It doesn't matter the way you just said that. I don't care if you didn't know him that well. That was still a man. That was still a man. That was still your family. He's still gone. He ain't gonna breathe again until the Lord come back and do right with all these wrongs. Yeah, your cousin. Yeah, that was kind of harsh for you to say it like that. We said we sorry for your loss, and you say that's okay. You didn't know him that well. We didn't know George Floyd at all. And look where everything is going on because of what's going on with him. You understand? We didn't know him, but this might be a fucking new revolution. You understand? Because we as black people are tired. We're tired of having to go outside every day and be scared. We're tired of that shit. We're tired of driving down the street and the police get behind us and you're like, oh my God, it's the police, it's the police. And I'm really scared sometimes when the police get behind me. You understand? Because when they read my license plate, they see that we are concealed carry holders. So they automatically know we got a gun in the car. So I'm scared. I'm scared. But my son, when we talked to his attorney, my son decided, I told him, I said, you 18, you do what you want to do, but I wouldn't do it because if I was you, we gotta stop what's going on. You understand? I want to stand for what's right. I take my chances. They say he could do 30 days in jail up to a year for the crime that he was charged with. He ain't do nothing wrong. He was just using the key to unlock a door. You walk up to him and put a 9mm to the back of his head. Why? You didn't announce yourself as the police. No, but he did, Miss Tiff. He did. He plea bargained to it. I told him, you're a grown man now. You got to do what you want to do. He was scared to go to jail for them 30 days to a year. You understand? He just turned 18. He wasn't in no trouble out here in the streets. Danny always been a good boy. A good dude. I don't want to say boy in this I want to say boy. Because I hate that term when it comes down to white people. Boy, boy, boy. I hate that. He plea bargained to that case because he didn't want to go to jail. Because he had never been in trouble in his entire life. He didn't want to go to jail. So he plea bargained. We had to pay a $155 fee for him to get into that first offenders program. Okay. And then he had to be on probation for a year. And he had to do good for that whole year and not get in any trouble. And then it would be completely off of his record. Never seen. Okay, he said, this system messed up. My uncle almost had 150 years to life for robbing a Family Dollar, but they tried to charge him with all the robberies from the last 5 months, and he also never had been in trouble. That's because, for number one, we don't have the money to protect ourselves and get good legal advice, because they give us these public defenders, and I call them public pretenders, okay? Because they pretending that they trying to help us and they don't give a damn about us, because they got a shitload of other clients. You understand? And all they want to do is plea bargain, because in the justice system, when they plea bargain, it's just as well as being guilty. So they have that on their record. Oh, we have all these convictions. No, you have all these fucking plea bargains. That's what the fuck you have. Yeah, thank God he only did 3 years. Us had people need to vote on these mayors, police chiefs, DA, get these people out of office and get someone there here for the people, and also the president. That President Trump needs to be out of here, because you know what he said? And it's on tape. He could never not say that he didn't say it. When it come down to us, our melanin skin, our black people, he told everybody, don't take it easy on them. Do it rough. Make it hurt. You understand? What president comes on there and promotes violence? Promotes violence towards us. And then you have some black people who stands with Trump. And I'm like, are you crazy? Are you insane? I don't get it. But to each their own, they get to do what they want to do. But like I said, I got the devil and I got the angel. And the devil is telling me, fuck them. Fuck them. They don't give a fuck about us, so fuck them. Tear up everything. Do everything that you want to do. Who cares? Exactly. Like, we have our chief of police here. He's a black guy. Our mayor, Frank Jackson, is married to a black woman. He lived down in the hood, down in the hood, even though he lived in a nice house, and he gets to have a police car in front of his house. His grandson is forever in trouble down here. His grandson went to jail for domestic violence. He beat up his baby mama. And that's our mayor's grandson, and he was selling drugs, so he'd have been into a whole bunch of shit. Then we have a black Kevin. He is our chief of police, and so today on the news they was like, well, where were you guys at? Be careful. Be careful when you downtown. Please be careful, because things are going left real fast. Because my daughter Yetta, she was downtown when it was all first going down. She had a couple of videos up and on Instagram or on Facebook, one of them. And she's talking, and then in the last video she posted when she was downtown, she said, okay, I got to get up out of here because they burning shit down now. And I ain't trying to go to jail. She said, I'm all the way down for a peaceful protest, but I'm not down for, burning shit up. You understand what I'm saying? Right. It starts out peaceful, but what about all these instigators who's coming out of nowhere? Because these people, like I said already, we got 66 arrests here in Cleveland, Ohio, from what they did Saturday downtown, and most of them were from out of town. Exactly, Ramsey, exactly. Hey. Al Sharpton, yeah. We need a powerful, I don't care if it's a female, male, I don't care who it is, it could be both. We need somebody powerful that the people want to be, who want to fall behind them. You understand what I'm saying? Like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all them. We need somebody strong that we can all stand beside them, who don't fall under pressure. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need. So when we do go out here and do these protests, Did you see what they did to that black girl? Yes, Nipsey. Yes, we yes. The marathon. Yes. This woman was marching downtown Cleveland, protesting peacefully. Next thing you know, she done went down. The police then shot her with a rubber bullet in her face, and she was just leaking blood. And I heard that story a couple of different times, not here in Cleveland too, but it happened here in Cleveland. Her face just leaking blood. They say she okay. They said she was okay. I don't know about anybody else, but them rubber bullets can kill you when you shot in the face with them. I mean, she was leaking blood. It's a video circulating around about her. And I'm like, oh my God, this is just like ridiculous. I just don't understand. I just don't even know. I wish I had Oprah's money. I wish I had Beyonce and Jay-Z's money. Only so. Yeah, they killed that girl. That's what LL Cool J is talking about. They went into her house and they killed her. I wish I had their money. Not so I could live the life of luxury, but so I could go out here and try to do something right for our country. You understand? For our black people. You understand? I'm not prejudiced. I have never been prejudiced. I love all human beings of any race, color, creed. It doesn't matter to me. You understand? I love everybody. But I love my black people, and I want my black people to come together. I want them to stop fighting against each other, and I want them to come together for a positive good. You understand? I don't want like the devil on this shoulder over here. Yeah, they see, I'm not with the people. That's why I said the devil over here. I'm not with the people who's out here looting for self-gain. I'm not with that. You understand? You breaking in, you tearing down somebody's business, and you want some lottery tickets, you want some liquor, you want cigarettes, y'all stealing TVs, y'all doing shit, y'all out here looting for y'all own good. Y'all not out here protesting for George. He wouldn't want y'all doing that in his name. I'm sure he wouldn't, because from the last video that he put up, he's saying just because you could bust a gun don't make you no man. And then when you go home at night, your legs is shaking and shit but you don't want nobody in the street to see that with you, because then that would give you a weak name. You understand? He like, and people like, oh, giving you dap because you did this. No, that's not fun. That's not fun. Man, I'm so sick of these motherfucking white people of power like Trump. I'm so sick of them. Have any of y'all answer me this question? Somebody, please. Have y'all seen Trump come out and say anything about George Floyd? Did y'all? I want to know. Have y'all seen it? Because I want to look it up, because I want to see. Because Trump don't give a fuck about us. What did he say? What did Trump say about this George Floyd situation? It was a tweet. What the fuck did he tweet? Did he say stop the violence? Oh, something racist? I know it had to be. I remember yesterday somebody told me something that he had put on there that he had said, but I couldn't remember what it was. All I know is this, is that I am tired. Tired. Oh, that's what he said. He called us thugs. He called us thugs. But when the white people was protesting, he said they out there protesting. They out there protesting because this is what he said. He said the white people were protesting and because they didn't want to wear masks. It was against their constitutional right. And he was like, they just peaceful protesters, they can do what they want to do. But when soon as black people go out there and protest, they call us thugs. Then they have all these white people that's instigating shit, throwing bricks and shit and breaking windows and shit, then get the black people riled up to get them so we could be called thugs. You understand that we ain't doing what's right. You understand? But they do this shit every day. And then you got the legitimate white people who out there with us and they want to fight for us. You understand? Let me see. Everybody coming in this chat. Okay. Mama Kathy here in DC. There were so many protesters down down White House last night. The news said Trump was on what had been taken to a private bungalow in the White House for safety. I'm sorry, but I could not stop laughing. Right. I did see a story. I did. See, I hear a lot of stuff in my sleep because our TV stay open all night. You understand? And I be hearing stuff in my sleep. And then when I'm asleep, I forget about it when I wake up in the morning. Let's not rewatch news or my husband refresh my mind with it. But you're right. I did hear about that, Miss Tiff. I did. That's crazy. They was burning shit over there too, right? This is... You know, my granddaughter, she might well be my daughter, but my granddaughter Amanda, she's in the National Guard, and she's in the only unit here in Cleveland. Trump lived at the White House, but his wife and son never moved in. Where they do that at? Yeah. Did they? They started the fires at the Trump Hotel? I said, burn that shit down. The government shit. I say burn that shit down. Private citizen stuff. No, don't do that to them. Don't go looting their store. They got to make an honest living. But these politicians and the government and the police stations and all that shit, I don't give a fuck about them burning up no police car, tearing up no damn glass in the building. I don't care because they don't care about us. He sat on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 motherfucking seconds and then went home. He got fired from his job and he went home. He did. You understand? He went home. Bastards. And then he went home and told his wife. Get a divorce. Because I want y'all to be safe and I don't want these niggas to get my money. That's what he said. That's why he wanted to divorce her. I wonder what else was said in there. I wonder. Because sometimes you got to play both sides against the middle. So then I be thinking on the other hands. Yeah, he need to be in jail for murder. And he need to, whatever happened to Castro. You know what happened to Castro? I ain't gonna say it. Y'all know what happened to Castro. He was the ones who kidnapped them 3 girls here in Cleveland and kept them from over a decade for over 10 years. Y'all know what happened to him? That's what need to happen to Derek. That's what need to happen to Derek. Yes. What happened? He took this one girl, her name was Michelle. He took her, he had her captured for 11 years. Hey, yeah, that was live. I don't see you at all. I don't see nan comment from you. You might be on the wrong one. Come to the one that say I'm back. Yeah, but no, I don't see you on here at all. Miss Tip, did y'all block Rush Tribe? Did y'all block Rush Tribe? Yeah, they did a Lifetime movie on that. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find out why I can't see your comments. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. Did y'all block? She just made a comment at 2:14 and she not on here. Did anybody block her? Ramsey, Miss Tiff, did y'all block Rush Tribe? Did y'all block her the other day? How do we unblock a person? Do y'all know how to unblock a person? Yeah, can you go in under another name? Because they said they didn't block you, but you're not on none of this. I don't see you at all. And Ramsey and Miss Tip, y'all 100% right because I want to say so much. I want to say so much, but I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm telling you, I will go fucking viral if I told y'all the shit that I want to say. Then I can't do it. I can't make myself say it. I want to say it. I know this is my pro platform. I know it is. Just take it down after. No, I want, when I say my words, I want my words to resonate in somebody's soul, their spirit, their heart, their life. But I can't say it. She said they never blocked anyone. They've been doing good. Can you go in under another name, Yetta? Mm-hmm. She gonna try to come in under another name. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking for Rush Tribe too. And I can't, she said she been on here commenting, and she said, but we can't see her. I don't understand why I can't see her either. Ramsey, Miss Tiff, if y'all was in my family, keep her on the phone and do it like a podcast. Oh yeah, you're right, I could do that. Let me call her back and put her on speaker. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna put her on Yetta. Don't go in. I'm gonna put you like we doing a podcast, and I'm gonna put you on Facebook Live.
I look crazy.
Girl, just who cares? Okay, here she go. There go Rush Tribe right here on the phone. She gonna
Mask on.
she got a mask on talking about she look terrible.
Yeah, I look crazy, but that don't matter.
The topic is George Floyd. What do we think should be going on out here? That is our topic today with this podcast.
George Floyd.
We have Rush Tribe in the building, everybody. Rush Tribe is in the building. What have you been trying to say, Rush Tribe?
No, I was commenting about the whole situation. You just couldn't see my comments from the beginning to the end of your last video and this video.
Yeah, I never saw you, period. You told me you was coming. Right.
Yeah, I've been in there. Hey guys, hey.
Okay, so what's your thoughts? You were downtown in the middle of this mayhem. What do you think? What's your thoughts?
Oh yeah, when I was downtown and it was me and my husband, we went downtown because we really wanted to protest. We took our signs, I made us some signs, and we were ready to go down there and, protest, But when we got there, it had already been, people were riding around on cars talking about F Donald Trump. They were playing F the police. It had gotten out of control at that time. Fires was being set. Graffitis was on the wall. They had beat out the windows down there on the Justice Center. I heard it was like, it was like people was beating on the jail. It was so riled up. We had wanted to go earlier, but I had to go over to the shop, so I couldn't go. And so when I finally was able to, because I had to, it was in my heart and my soul, I had to go because it was just like enough is enough. But, I couldn't participate. I wasn't going to partake in the fact that, they were down there tearing stuff up either. I'm not with that. I'm with it, but I'm not with it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not about to do it because I have kids. I can't really risk my life like that. But, when they got to throwing tear gas and stuff, them people said, forget that. We were peaceful, and now we're about to go crazy. They started picking up the tear gas and throwing it back at them.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, they started because, it was peaceful. They stood there with their arms up in front of the police, in front of the Justice Center, and they still threw tear gas and started shooting with bullets. So at one point, I was running because I didn't want to get shot with one of them rubber bullets.
Right. You see what happened to the girl who got shot in the head with the rubber bullet? She was leaking.
It was lodged in her head. She almost died.
Oh, wow.
Anywhere, if it had a couple more inches or whatever the case may be, she could have died. So, that was that. But enough is enough, man. That's what I was saying. Enough is enough. Like you said, he kneeled on his neck.
8 minutes, 46 seconds.
For all that time. And I feel like, at the end of the day, he wanted to do it.
You pause.
I paused. I'm sorry. I got a call. He wanted to do it. His intentions was to do it. He had a demon on him, which was his racist self, and he did it. And he killed that man in front of the world. And I honestly, right now, can't even sleep, because of what I saw. I mean, and if you don't feel that way, it's a shame because you sat there and you watched. It wasn't nothing about a thug. It wasn't nothing about a gangster. That man was already on the ground in handcuffs. And so, at this point, I'm livid.
Right, and Ramsey just made a point. It wasn't only the protesters that was down there lighting fires and throwing bricks. It was also the police. Tell the story you was telling me about the police, Yetta.
Oh yeah, I think it's called is it Narcissist or Narcissist or something like that? Something like that.
Professional or narcissist or something.
Whatever they are, I don't really know how to pronounce what they are because I've never heard of it until now. But it was set up back in 1968, and it was actually by the Ku Klux Klan who set it up to send out narcissists or whatever they are to destroy a protest because they didn't want black people protesting like that. And when we were down there, even in different cities, they were setting up bricks in the middle of the floor. And if you go on YouTube or anywhere, you will see videos of the one guy. They sent him in. And he was telling the black people who were standing there protest, he like, come on, let's move this bench over here. Let's go get these sticks from over there. I got sticks over here in the car. I got a lot of stuff. He was just instigating. And you got to think about it. Nowadays, these young people that's younger than us, because I see a lot of younger people out there, they don't have any guidance or no way to know what a protest is. They don't know what the movement is. You understand? So they just out there. They're gonna be if they can get easily influenced to go start ripping and throwing stuff and looting and all that craziness if you send somebody out there.
Right.
And so that's what happened. At this point, that's what they're doing. They sending these people up here. I was riding down the street here, and I'm in Cleveland, and it was some people from Minnesota. They was getting drunk and all kind of stuff. They was leaving the liquor store. And they were on their way downtown to do what they was sent up here to do. What you doing up here?
Exactly, and that's what they said. They said 66 people got arrested in downtown Cleveland on Saturday, and almost all of them was from out of town. Almost none of them was from Ohio. And a lot of them went to court today.
Yep, and the reason why they was here was to start up that rioting. They wanted us to riot that day, but we also have to understand that we're tired. And so if this is what they're doing, then this is what they're doing. Like I said, I'm not going to partake in it because I don't believe in just tearing stuff up. But it comes a point where you're so tired of seeing every other day that a new black man died, and then it just became the norm to just say, okay. And what and I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to go ahead and go about my business. But I'm going to say this, 2 weeks from now, when everything is all said and done and everybody calm down, people going to forget about what happened.
Yeah.
And what happened Monday on Memorial Day. People going to forget about it.
Yeah, that's what I said, because they asked us to be peaceful, and then we go back and be peaceful and wait for them to serve justice, and they said justice is blind. Justice is not fucking blind, because it's a different set of justice for black people and different races.
Well, you got to understand one thing. See, this is the point. When they built the Justice Center, when they built the justice, or whatever you want to call it, they didn't build that for us. They designed that for them.
Right.
So we'll never get justice in that system. And I'm going to tell you that now because it wasn't designed for us to get justice.
Exactly.
You got to understand what the meaning of it is. You understand? They designed that. We didn't. So it's never going to be a part in there where it say, okay, this is what they're going to get for this. You know what I want to see happen personally? Anybody that take a human life should get the same penalty. you should get your life taken as well. And that's anybody.
But what about the ones who's innocent and accused of murder and rape and all them? Because there's a lot of people that's in jail that's innocent. So if
But
you
you
are,
need to make sure that you have full evidence on that. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. It's never going to be anything other than what it is now. And that's just how I'm looking at it. Unless we make a change somewhere, and we need to change something in protesting. I'll be honest with you, I'm about tired of that.
yeah.
You understand? I done watched them protest since 1968 or whatever, whenever they started protesting. I don't know how far it go back. I'm pretty sure I do, but right now, I'm just speaking from just my heart. But it's never, I'm tired of seeing it now. I'm tired of just protesting. What's that done for us? I mean, it moved a few things, but it haven't really done anything for us.
It hasn't, and it's never going to do anything until, first of all, we got to have a strong black leader that we can fall behind.
And that's Sean King. It's a guy on Instagram that has over about 2 million and some people followed him, and he makes moves. He's gotten a few people fired from the police department because the people that they pulled out of their car out in Atlanta, for no reason, they riding home. You know, these people just got out of college and they riding home. They pulled them out of their car and tased them and beat them and all kind of crazy stuff the police did. They were fired that next day because they sent that video to him. He got their officers' badge numbers and they got fired. But see, getting fired and getting and now he wants them to be arrested for assault.
Right.
And now he wants them to be arrested for assault. So Sean King on Instagram, go check him out and start following him.
Okay, so how you spell his name? SHAUN?
Hold on. I'm gonna click out a little bit for a minute, but I want to give y'all the accurate information. It won't let me.
You won't let you out?
Oh, it will. Hold on. I'm about to get out for a second just to go get us information. Or, you know what, she'll post the information down there if you can. Because I don't know the exact...
Say, okay, De Niro said, we see protesting isn't working, so we need to teach younger ones like me how to do it, but to do it better. I mean, you got that right, De Niro. And my grandson is 13 years old, and that's coming from somebody that's coming up now.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch every generation. Generation after generation, we've watched protesting. We've watched them fight, and we watched them get beat, and we watched them get burned, and we watched...
Yeah, it's Sean King. Yeah, she got it, Sean King, SHAUN King. And then the other young man, he said, how about we also try to come up with a solution, like we get some black people to get in the police system to start making changes. Exactly, and other solutions. That's right, because we have to get out there and vote. If we don't get out there, if every one of us say, my vote don't count, and we don't get out there and vote, we keeping these people empowered.
We keeping them in power, and at this point, we need everybody on deck on November 4th on the election. Whenever the election is, we need everybody on deck that can actually vote.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can add. Can I add somebody to this conversation, Yetta?
I don't care.
No, I'm saying, how do I do it?
Oh, I thought you was asking me.
No.
You said, how do you do it?
Yeah.
What you mean, like?
I want to call somebody else and add them to this conversation.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think they, you want to do like.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I got to add person. Okay, let me add this person. Okay, I'm gonna call Danny and see if he answer the phone. I'm calling Danny to see if he answer the phone, see if I can get y'all back in there. Okay, I got to see if Danny come on. I'm going to get his opinion on what he think about being a young black man in America today. What did PX say? Yeah, some blacks are racist towards their own kind. You got that right.
Oh, they're very racist. They don't care about us. It's a lot of them. And then what I seen was, I had seen a young man speaking that blew my mind. It was almost as if he wanted to be be white, and his skin color was black.
Oh my God, that's
what he
oops.
don't realize is that, you know, supporting wrong is going to always be wrong. You can't go and support somebody that's racist. It doesn't. I don't understand why you cannot love the skin color that you're in. You wear it every day. Love it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But protect yours. You know what I'm saying? Every race sticks together, but our own.
Exactly.
Part about it.
They have unity where we have none.
And it start with like, okay, for instance, like you see how they respect one another. You understand? We don't even have, like, some of us do, but some of us don't.
But it's just like she just said, it's some black people that's racist too.
Yeah, to their own kind. Why would you be racist to your own kind?
Right.
Why? What did that get you? It's just like even back in the day, you know, not to even go that far back, but I'm just saying it's a part of history, racism. Like when you know, all the slaves getting ready to run away. And then you got that one that want to stay back there leaving at 9 o'clock, master. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that racist. Like, and then he goes and tell, and unity. It would never probably be unity with our own kind.
Okay, let me see. Hold on, Yada. Let me see if I can get him to answer his phone. Dang, you keep flipping away. Okay, add person. Okay, let's see. Ringing him.
The only time there's unity is when somebody died, and that's only for about a week, and then everybody go back to living this life, and then somebody die again.
Right.
It becomes a normal situation, and that's not okay.
Exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Dang, wait a minute. Don't hang up, Danny. Wait a minute. Don't hang up. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. All right, you on here. I don't know who phone ringing.
I told you I'm in the car with people too, so y'all trying to discuss it.
Oh no, okay, no, I hear you in the car. I just got you. I'm on live, and I got Yetta on the phone with you too.
What up?
What's up?
There you go. Put your face up in the camera. I wanted to ask you a question. I wanted. Shut up! It almost gave out your phone number.
Why are you still calling them?
I don't know why it came out there like that, but I wanted to ask you a question, Danny. As you being a young black man in today's society, how do you feel about what's going on with these protesters, them killing George Floyd like they just did? What do you think about that stuff?
Dang, I don't know. I just did that. I just talked about it on the channel yesterday. I was like discussing it.
Really?
I feel bad about it. I don't know. You caught me off guard and stuff.
you got another black young man in the car with you?
983.
No, he's the daddy.
Oh. Cause I'm trying to get a young black man perspective on what they think going on because Okay, I tell you what, Danny. And let me ask you a question about this. What do you think? Yeah, I saw that he did a video yesterday. But Danny, what you think about when you was 18 years old and they did the same thing to you, choked you out in front of your mother?
You mean how? What you mean how?
I mean, because that's the same situation that happened with George. Yeah, how did you feel when you was landing and they was choking you?
I feel like I was about to die. So
I mean, at the end of the day, that's how you feel. You know, it's messed up that we have to go through this. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, living in today's society and even back in the day, it's the same thing.
Right.
Protesting, even if you protesting, it's not really gonna get through to a racist.
Right.
They're even making jokes about, they got a thing going around where it was a man standing on another man's neck. They laughing about it. That's funny to you? That makes me angry. It makes me want to jump through the phone and grab those people up. That's how I feel about it.
Right. And then when I go back to the thoughts, Danny was 18 years old when this happened. He had just turned 18. So when this happened to him, and Danny, how old are you now? What, 32? Hello? I think his phone hung up.
I need it on my.
Huh?
Hello.
How old are you now? 32? 32, 33? And you was 18 when that happened to you. So look how many years and it's still going on. And they've been abolished the chokehold so many years ago, but it's still going on right now today. They still killing people. They still choking people. And then you got 5 boys.
I could sue them, remember?
Oh, yeah, I know. And what did the judge tell us? When you took that plea deal, what did the judge tell us?
If I take a misdemeanor or something, and I can't sue, I can't do nothing.
Exactly.
What is it? If I get a little program or something, the first offender program?
Yeah, if you was in that first offenders program, that it would never be on your record. You was on probation for a year, but the one thing that she made very clear was that he could not sue the Cleveland Police Department for choking him if he took that plea deal. I begged him not to take that plea deal because I wanted to fight, but it wasn't my decision. Because like I said, he was young and he didn't want to go to jail.
There ain't really no way of fighting them. That's the problem, because they created a system. They created the justice system. We didn't create it. It's a difference. So it's never going to be equal. It's never going to be equality. It's never going to be any of that when it comes down to justice system.
So are y'all scared for y'all children, y'all sons that y'all have growing up in this time as a black young man?
That's why I went down there that day, because I don't want it to happen to mine. People don't realize until it hit home. That's when they want to fight.
Right.
When it hit home, but it's happening every day to all of the people that we love.
Right. Yes.
I love my black race. I love everybody that loves me.
Yeah, but the thing of it is that Danny, you got 5 boys. Yetta, you got 1 son. We got a total of 16 young black men in our family right now, and four sons. We got 4 sons, and we got 16 grandsons. That's 20 young black men out here that we gotta have fear for every single day. Because look, De Niro is only 1 year older than Tamir Rice when he got gunned down by the police when he was 12.
Was playing with a little gun in the park by himself.
Right, and Danny and Daniel used to be up there at Cordell's. They grew up in that area right there. We grew up right down the street from there.
But you know what they're doing? What they're doing is because they'll go, this is what they're doing. See, those kind of people, Tamir Rice, they shut them up with money. You understand? They don't want them to really fight no more. They want to give you $1 million and say, now.
Right, Miss Tiff. Yep, exactly. They throw money at us. That's like what LL Cool J. Did y'all hear his rap when he said they gave us $1,200 to try to make people be quiet? I mean, it's just ridiculous what's going on out here in today's time. And as black people, we don't stand for something, we gonna fall for anything. And that's just true. So y'all just between y'all two, y'all got 6 young men that y'all gonna have to worry about if we don't be able to make a change of what's going on out here. Yeah, they doing that too. The people in jail. My son is in jail. I talk to him every day, and I can't wait for him to come home. The one who seen that intro song on Danny and Nisha's channel, that's my baby boy, and he locked up. He got sentenced to 5 years. And I can't wait till he come up out of there, because they ain't doing them no kind of right up in there. They do whatever they want to do. Can't wait for them to drop that song. I think the song out, ain't it? Oh, that song not out? I thought you had put it on SoundCloud.
What is that?
Did you put it on SoundCloud?
I don't think it's
He told Dooney to do it. Dooney was just in my live earlier. Yeah, he was in my live earlier. I'm gonna tell somebody to put it in. I'm gonna tell somebody to put it on SoundCloud, and then that way you could tell them where to go. Okay, let's see what Shelby said. I was pregnant with my son when Sean Bell's life was taken. It was very close to home. I sat on the edge of my bed and cried because I could not imagine my child taken from me in such an unjust form. And that's exactly right, Shelby. When I sat there and I saw my son's eyes roll in the back of his head when they had him, the one guy was choking him out and the other two guys was on top of him. You understand? So that's 3 bodies on top of my son, and he's literally choking my son right in front of my eyes. If I hadn't been here that day, I would have been just another black mother who lost a son that day, because they would have choked him until he had no more breath in his body like they did George Floyd. Simple as that.
I know it didn't start with Trayvon Martin, but that's when it came like really big to these young people to see that a young 17-year-old boy walk into the store to get some Skittles would be gunned down and not even make it back home, having a conversation with his little friend on the phone, and he would be gunned down, stereotyped, because he's walking through his apartment complex with a bag of Skittles and his little drink and on his phone, and he's guilty.
Exactly.
And then to add insult to injury, they go back and what is his name? George Zimmerman. He sues the family for $1 million. Are you kidding me?
He sued Trayvon Martin's family?
He sued Trayvon Martin's family for $1 million.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
And that added so much more pain to that family after they killed her son and his son. Like, I mean, you took a life.
Yeah. And like Miss Tiff said, all these black names made famous off of police brutality, police taking their lives. That's a damn shame. Because that's the same thing I said happened to Daniel and Denzel. When the police just skirt up on them for no reason. And the baby got 9-laters in his hand trying to open up a pack of 9-laters. You understand? And that just didn't make any sense. They could have been another victim. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense that you got to be scared when you walking outside. And the people that pledge to protect and serve, and they do not protect and serve, they harass us simply because of the color of our skin. Danny, you can hang up if you need to. Hello? I said you can hang up if you need to.
All right, love you too.
Man, I love y'all too. Love you too. Hello?
But the point of the matter is, we're never going to get the peace that we want in this system.
Exactly.
It's not designed for us.
It's not. It never has been designed for us.
It never have been and never will be. And that is where we have to come in and design something for ourselves. Because
exactly.
In this day and time, if we don't all come together, it's going to be a lot of us gone, more than what you think. And it's sad. It's sad to me. And it's sad to the rest of the world to sit and watch, even with the Caucasian people, brown people, black people, whatever you may be. It was sad to watch that man take his last breath, basically.
It was.
And it's going to hunt me for the rest of my life to know that. And I'm going to skip from that real quick. And I'm going to say this because if he gets off, only imagine if they making jokes about it now, how many people they going to lynch on the ground again in front of the world to see.
Amen. You're right.
They know that they're going to get off with it.
Exactly. Exactly.
When you say, oh, they down there rioting, they down here doing this, did you say anything about when they was bombing Black Wall Street? Did you say anything when they was burning down our houses?
Nope.
Nobody is saying nothing about that, but now you mad about a building. But what about that man that was laying there begging for his life, peed on his stuff?
Yep.
That makes me angry. It makes me angry to think about it. It makes me angry to talk about it. And it's hard to sleep at night.
Right.
And to add insult to injury, y'all didn't even arrest this man until 2 days later.
Yeah.
And y'all put a fake picture up. What is it called? A mugshot of him, and now they have the real mug shot of him, because that was a young mug shot that was taken back in the day. If you look at that old mug shot, he had no gray hair. He looked at nothing like that picture.
I didn't even see his mug shot.
Yeah, they just put actually sent it to you through a message
Okay.
on your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it.
Yeah, his mugshot, they put the new one up. And then now they got the nerve to say he's on suicide watch.
On suicide watch.
He's on suicide watch.
You know what happened to Ariel Castro? The one who abducted Gina and Amanda and Michelle? That's what needed to happen to him while he's in jail. Seriously.
He hung himself supposedly.
Yeah, they supposedly say he hung himself, but he didn't hang his goddamn self. Them damn guards took his ass out. He kept them girls for 10. He kept Michelle Knight for 11 years, and he kept Amanda Berry and Gina DeJesus for 10 years. And while Amanda, she was getting ready to turn, 17 when he adopted her off the streets of Cleveland. And Gina DeJesus was only 14 years old, and he gave Amanda Berry a baby. And then all the babies that Michelle Knight was pregnant with, he killed her babies. He jumped in her stomach, hit her in the stomach with barbells, threw her down the stairs. It's just so crazy. It don't make no sense. It's right. We got this world is filled with so much rage for no reason, but they hate us, Shelby, Miss Tiff, Ramsey, my grandson Yetta, everybody that's listening. They hate us only for the simple because the color of our skin. The melatonin that we got on our face. That's why they hate us. We don't do anything. We don't have to do nothing to them. Nothing at all. Just us being us. They're killing us.
And Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. And then they turn around. So if we say Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, then you got this person here. All lives matter. We're not saying that don't know other lives matter. We just trying to tell y'all that we matter too. We matter too.
Exactly.
That's what we trying to say. We matter too. We know all life matter, but we trying to tell y'all because y'all obviously don't know it.
Y'all don't know it, and the way y'all been treating us is and the way y'all been killing us, and the way everything went with slavery.
Yes.
You know, you got to understand that's why we use that. Our Black lives do matter. We have value. We have value in everything else.
But they want to call us thugs. They want to call us thugs, uneducated. They want to say all type of stuff about us, but it's crazy. White privilege is real. It definitely is real. White privilege been real. The Justice Center for white people is crazy. What do Quan think about his son being raised in a time like this? Is he scared for Laquan Jr. to be walking around down the street by himself?
You want to answer that?
Yeah, I'm worried, but tell you what, somebody do something to my son, killing everybody.
I know that's right. I'm telling you, I'm an angry black mother. I'm an angry black grandmother. I'm an angry black American because we an American where we supposed to be in the land of the free, but black people are still held in bondage every motherfucking day. And I don't care what nobody say. We can't walk around the street and be free. We ain't free. They held us captive as slaves. They kept us captive for 400 years. And then we got free of being a slave. And then I tell you what happened? We still wasn't free. We people who come from different countries have more right in America than we do. We built this motherfucker on our blood, sweat, and tears. Our ancestors. We still building this motherfucker up. And they steady tearing us down every day. I don't see it. I don't get it. They have us pitted against one another. They have us pitted against one another. It should be no more black on black crime after today. It need to stop. We got to stop being envious and jealous of one another. Or what somebody else got, what would they get and go take it? No, stop. Come together peacefully. Peacefully come together. But if I told you my innermost thoughts, my darkest thoughts, man, y'all be like, Mama Kathy, I would have never thought that coming from you. But see, I can't say it. You understand? because to some degree I am a public figure. You understand? And the reason why I say that is because people come on here and they listen to me and they listen to me talk. You understand what I'm saying? And then I have a lot of young people, kids that come on here and hear me talk. And I don't want to tarnish their young minds by hearing my most inner, deepest, darkest thoughts. You understand? Because if y'all heard what I had to say, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, for no damn reason. They stop our kids. That's what I was just telling y'all. They stop our kids. Yeah, De Niro. Yeah, you can. I don't care. Sure. The thing of it is that I'm just so tired of this because, like I said, I got 4 sons. I got 16. Yeah, on your phone. I got 16 grandsons that I have to worry about every single day. I have to worry about them. I didn't think that I didn't think I was going to see this when they stopped my 2 grandbabies, 13 and 12, for just coming from the store innocently eating a 9-later. Come on now. Racism. And I told you they live in a predominantly middle-class neighborhood where people out there got I'm talking about their houses look nice, their lawns are well manicured. You don't see nobody standing on the corners. You don't see hustlers out there. You don't see none of that. You see nice ass cars at the house, everything. And then they just stopped 2 little black boys because they got on a hoodie and a mask. They want to say, oh, it was robbery in the neighborhood, so that's why they stopped them. They don't even need a reason. They stopped it just because of the color of our skin. That's why they stopped them.
You see cigarette billboards. You see beer billboards all in the hood neighborhoods. In what they call the ghetto. You see all of this stuff, and then they wonder why people kill each other. Y'all get them drunked up. Y'all got them all cigarette up. Y'all they buying cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't forget about the drugs. Don't forget about crack and heroin. I'm finna tell y'all, black people don't own no motherfucking planes, boats, ships. We ain't fly, float, ship that. We ain't do none of that shit. We ain't bring that shit in here. That shit came here from the government. When crack hit the scene, they thought that shit was going to stay in the inner city. Well, it didn't. It went to the outer city, to the suburbs. Judges, lawyers, doctors, their kids, their wives, all of them started to become addicted to this crack. You understand? And then what did they do? They brought crack here so they can get us addicted to it and then get us put in jail for selling it. Because, black people, cocaine was in when crack came, okay? Crack is derivative of cocaine. But black people couldn't afford cocaine. So they brought crack. Little pieces of cracked up pieces of soap. Y'all watch New Jack City. That's what they had to look like. Little pieces of soap. You understand? And then what did they do? They got us hooked on that shit. And then the rest of our men went to jail for that shit, doing life for selling crack. If you go to jail, and it's the law on the books in Ohio, I don't know about anywhere else, but I know right here in Ohio, if you get caught with 10 kilos of cocaine, you get less time than you get caught with 1 ounce of crack. Okay? You get more time for 1 ounce of crack than you do for 10 kilos of cocaine.
Yep.
That's because cocaine is a white man's drug and crack is considered a black poor-person's drug.
And this is facts. This is not just, we making excuses. These are facts, okay? Facts. They put this stuff out here for all of them to do, and now that it's being done, they we're thugs, we're gangsters.
Yeah.
We're this, we're that.
Yeah.
Come on now, cut it out.
Yeah.
Y'all did this.
Yeah.
And then y'all took and put all these people in one project, all these black people. You think, and then when that man get out of jail from doing his number, from being rehabilitated, so they say, he can't even get a job in a decent place to make a decent amount of money to take care of his family. So now he's less than a man. You understand? So what they're doing is they're tearing us down all the way around. It's not just to stop with us. You saying let's stop killing one another, but they make no way to that place where, you know, these people are able to take care of themselves and not worry about what another man's stealing from your backyard. I mean, if they help, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Say a small business, they took and gave all the money. They had $1 trillion for small businesses. They took all of that money and gave it to all those big businesses, and wonder why they over there tearing up Target and all these places. They didn't give no small business owners any of that money. They made every excuse in the book not to.
That's crazy.
Community, Puffy Cone, he came out and they made they set up an organization and a funding so they can help small businesses, black businesses, because they waited so long to give us that information that all the money was gone. It was no way to go to SBA or any of those places and get any loan. And when you tried, they made every excuse not to. Oh, okay, well, you have to have this amount of money in the bank. Or you have how?
I mean, what's the point? What's the point of putting out that they're gonna give us a loan if we don't have if we have to already have the money? If that's the case, we don't need a loan.
But it wasn't for us.
Exactly. It's never for us.
That's the problem, and that's why people tired. It don't just start with it starts with all the killings, yes, but it goes way back to where in certain school districts they don't even teach these kids anything like teaching them out in the suburb area.
Right.
I mean they don't even really care. Let's just pass them on, or let's just tell them.
Yep. That's so true.
Go way back. You know what I mean? It don't start with just we gotta start killing stop killing. They gotta change a lot. And it's so much to change that the white man has been in control of this world for so long that now, you know, people want to know, where do we start?
Yeah.
Where do we start? What do we set up for ourselves? Or where do
Come
we
into the camera, Yetta, so they can see you. Come into the camera. Can't see them but your top of your something.
Me?
Yeah, I can't see you.
Oh, I'm putting on her shoes. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Outside. But yeah. So at the end of the day, when you say, you know, oh, let's make this change, nobody knows where to start.
Okay, thank you, Ramsey. You be safe too.
Nobody has the question. Nobody can answer that question. I mean, where do we start?
Yeah.
All they can do is say, oh, well, you know, you need to stop killing yourselves before we can stop killing you. That's not a good enough answer to the question that's asked.
Exactly. And then like De Niro just said, when it's Black History Month, it's only for a month, but we have to teach our own kids about Black history because they're not going to teach them about Black history in school. They're not going to teach them because they don't want them to know. They don't want us to know that the first heart transplant came from a Black person. They don't want us to know that. They don't want us to know who invented this and who invented that. They don't want us to know that type of stuff. You understand? But with Black people, I'm gonna say this: the best place to put a secret is inside of a book because we don't pick them motherfuckers up and read them.
Yep, that's what.
So you want a secret? Put it in the book.
That's what they say. But at the end of the day, everything is a secret.
Yeah.
And everywhere, but every a picture that I may post might have a secret behind it.
Yeah.
They don't. I mean, you're never going to figure it out because it's nothing that you designed. When you don't design something, it's not. It's hard. It's going to be hard to figure out.
It's a lot of things that's subliminal. It's subliminal messages inside of pictures, and that's what they said. When you are like at a theater and you see popcorn and snacks and stuff like that, it's subliminal, and it make your mind want to go out and go have all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the pictures and stuff that they put out and the videos that they put out, they had hidden meanings inside those videos and those pictures. But I ain't gonna say,
I said I didn't understand how Trump. Just real quick, I didn't understand how Trump could be president or was. I don't understand how he's president of the United States. They said that he had a mental disorder. He was diagnosed with a mental disorder, and he had raped and tied a 13-year-old girl to a bed. and then paid the family off. And they said if his tax files come out, it would be so many people that he paid off under the table to not go to court. It's ridiculous. How is that man our president of the United States?
Right.
How is he able to speak on behalf of all of us?
Right.
If he can't even control himself.
He can't. And he
It
go on
is sad.
Twitter all day. I had to block him. I used to follow him on Twitter, and I had to stop following him on Twitter because he tweet all day long, and the stuff that he be saying is so ignorant, like fake news. The African American people are thugs. Talk about the justice system. I mean, the stuff that he just tweet about is just ridiculous. And like Miss Tiff just said, she worked at an African American. She works in an African American. She said she worked in the African American History Museum, and they've been shut down since March for the COVID-19. But they need to reopen because they opening everything else back up. They opening up casinos, restaurants, hair salons, nail salons, gyms, everywhere. They opening up everything. So why keep the African American museum closed down? But you know what? That's one word I really truly hate. I'm going to talk about that for 1 second, then I'm about to get off of here because I've been on here for about 2 hours and a half or something with that other video combined. But I just want to tell y'all, I am not African American. I have never been African. I have no African descent that I know of in my blood. They just always want to label us as something, so they said African American. I am an American citizen, and I am motherfucking black. That's what I got to say. Period. Period. I am motherfucking black. I am not. I would rather for you to call me colored than to call me motherfucking African American. Period.
People need to go back and look and do their
Period.
research on black.
Exactly.
People need to really go back and do their research on a lot of the things that these people say that we are.
Yeah. But I don't care. They okay, and I'm gonna tell you this. And then I'm getting my ass off here. Donald Trump is not white. There's not a white American in this motherfucking world. This color on this paper with these words on it is white. When you look at a person that claims to be white or Caucasian, they are not white. They are either pink, red, or orange. Sorry, but that's what you is. And Donald Trump is orange. He is not pink. He is not white. He is orange. With a fucking toupee on. They need to get his ass out. He ain't even graduated high school. How he the president of the United States? He paid for his diploma. He ain't even got a goddamn GED.
Nope.
Simple as that.
There's so many secrets that's hidden
Right.
behind this message. Like I said before, I ain't gonna go into it, but it's a lot of secrets that's hidden behind this whole message. When you do look at the video of George Floyd, because that's what it was about,
Right.
you will be able to see that everything that was done that day was something intentional. It was to take our minds off of COVID-19. Keep in mind that that's still going on. That's
Yep.
still pandemic.
Amen.
Still shut down.
Yep.
And
thanks for bringing that up too. But wait a minute. I'm going to touch on that for 1 second while you said that. I just want y'all to know that in Cleveland, Ohio, with the COVID-19, it was 35,513 cases as of today, and 2,155 people have died in Cuyahoga County due to the COVID-19. So they did this because they know we're going to get out there. We're going to protest. I want y'all out there protesting to go out there and make sure y'all wear your mask. I know it's going to be hard to social distance yourself, so that's why you need to keep a mask on. Keep you some hand sanitizer. When you get in the house, wash your hands. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy out here, and I want all of y'all to try to stay safe. People out here, they killing us just because of the color of our skin, and we all are tired of this situation. We got to wake up. We got to do something about it. We got to stop talking. We got to get us some strong black leaders, and and get this movement, the revolution going.
Yeah, because every leader we get end up dead.
Exactly.
Just keep in mind that, be strong, let's stick together. And it's been a pandemic, it's been a crisis, it's been not giving us our freedom. So
Yeah, right.
so it is what it is.
It is what it is. But thank you for coming on here, Yetta. I appreciate you coming on here, showing your giving us your views and everything. I thank everybody for coming on here. Those that commented, those who didn't. I want to thank y'all for coming on here, giving Mama Kathy some of y'all time, because I know time is precious. So, man, I love all of y'all. And if you black, power to the people.
Hey, and go check out U Baskets more.
Oh, she giving herself a shout out. She do baskets, U baskets and more. U baskets and more. All one word. Go check it out on Instagram. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Exactly. Our own school, own banks, everything black owned. That's why I said black power. Power to the people. Us. For a change. Let's fight for something right. All right. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.